Alright, good morning. I believe it is still morning, everybody. So, today I'm going in the hives early just because I just got back from the mentoring session, and I figured since I'm already hot and sweaty and smell like smoke from going into the club hives with our mentor, that I might as well just go into mine. That way, just get it all done one day. So my goal is today to take out the mite strips, and then also I just want to see eggs or larvae in each hive. If I can do that, then we're good. As soon as I see that, I'm going to put it back. I'm not going to worry about going in and trying to find the queen. If I find the queen, cool. If not, as long as I see eggs, I know she's been in there within the last 3 days. So I've got everything, I think, lined up. I'm going to move my camera. We're going to start in the small hive. That is the one hive I am going to go in a lot because it is struggling. I'm not sure if I'm going to have it. There are not as many bees coming and going as I would like to see. So I'm not sure. Good morning, David. So I'm not sure if it's going to make it through the winter. So this one I am going to tear apart a little bit more than the rest because I just want to see how it is doing. Because I am really actually concerned with this one. They're not eating as much. My mentor this morning said maybe I should, instead of doing 1-to-1 syrup, give them 2-to-1. Maybe that will entice them a little bit to build, because they, quite frankly, I don't think have even moved from the original 4 frames. So we're going to see how this one goes. I actually, when I did yard work yesterday, popped the top, so this one should be quite easy. What is concerning me is the amount of beetles that is in this hive. You have to play whack-a-beetle when you open it, and you shouldn't be doing that. So they still have not moved. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one is definitely struggling. I don't know why. And it concerns me. I mean, they're sealing those in like they should. But they're not building out onto them. And they're definitely not bringing as much in as the other hives. And they're absolutely not touching these. So that brings the question of why. So what you hear me doing, they're killing these beetles that they are not killing or being able to get rid of. I am not squishing bees. I am just tired of seeing these beetles. There are some dead bees at the bottom though, which concerns me. Gonna open up my smoker a little bit, give it some air. beetle. So we are going to take out the mite strip. Which they've like solidified that to this hive. There's the mite strip. I'm going to throw that out. This is an entire frame of honey, which yay, cool to see, but I mean, they built it out and they put honey in it, which is all cool, fine and dandy, but I want to see eggs. If I had a nuke box, I would probably move this to a nuke, because it may be that they're having trouble protecting all of this. Clean that out, put new stuff in it. Again, this is going to be the only hive that I'm tearing apart this much, because I want to see what is wrong with them. It really does concern me that the amount of hive beetles that I see whenever I open it, the presence of really no eggs bothers me, but let's check out this frame. I'll have to go out in the sun so I can try to see in this one. I mean, they are definitely making nectar, but I want to see brood and eggs. Maybe this frame. Down. So they're bringing in this whole frame, all that yellow right there that you see, that's bee bread. So they're working, but I'm not seeing eggs. But someone's got to be in here telling them what to do. Because they don't just sit here for nothing. So someone's in here telling them to work. I just don't get it. This one I should be able to see eggs, and there's nothing. But there's not even like any eggs in a cell, which would indicate a laying worker. So I don't know. I really can't tell what's wrong with this hive. I mean, there's no eggs, obviously, but she's in here somewhere. Because they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. I mean, there's bees in here. There's a ton of bees. So there's somebody in here telling them what to do. I'm going to be very gentle because put it all back. Ha! I'm getting pretty good at the whack-a-mole game. Well, it's whack-a-beetle, really. But I mean, the amount of bees that are in here, there's a good amount. And really, I mean, there's not as many beetles as I've seen. There they are festooning. So maybe tearing it apart and looking for her, or looking for eggs and tearing these beetles up helps them, but I don't know. It really is baffling me. Look at the amount of bees there were. I want them to go all on the other side, which is what they're doing. There's a beetle. There's another beetle. So I will say, in the past that I've opened this hive, the amount of beetles that came out were alarming. It does look like that has lessened a little bit, so that's a good sign. We're going to put these back in. And then I'll put this hive back together. Everybody go back in. So there's a lot more bees than I thought, which is good. Still not expanding, don't know why. Before I put this one up, we are going to make sure they have 2 fresh beetle traps. If I can really make this one live, I will be extremely happy. There's the beetle trap there. Put this beetle trap here. Remove that. And then I'm gonna slide this back on. Kind of like you want to say, beep, beep, move out of the way. I really do, especially in a hive that's struggling. I don't want to crush bees. Alright, so that one has been put back together. They're going to fix themselves. Now we're going to go into this one. So now I'm going to go quite as quick. The only reason why I'm going into these 2 today is because I want to get their mite strips off. I don't think I'm going to be doing honey harvesting in the fall because these guys are new, and since these 2 are my only hives right now that are doing really well, I want them to make their own food for winter. It really all depends how they're doing, but I really do think that's probably the best decision. Plus the winter honey is kind of tangier, so to speak. It's not as sweet. So really what I want to do in this hive is I just want to see, not one hive beetle, which is great, but I really just want to see 1 frame of eggs, and then we'll call it a day. So here's this mite strip. I suspect with the amount of honey or nectar that I've seen coming in, this frame should be, here's the other strip. Hold on. This should be just nothing but honey they've made. I could totally be wrong, which I am. So again, if all I see is eggs and larvae, which I do, I see all eggs right there. I guess let me step over this for a second. It's hard to see with this thing in the sun. But right there, I don't know if I can get close enough. It's hard to see with my camera in the sun. But in those cells are eggs. So that is all I wanted to see. But I do need to pick this box up because I need to get the mite strips out of the other one. Let's see if I can do this. So honestly, considering the weather, even though it wasn't, Dorian luckily for us was not that bad, these guys, ladies, are really nice. They are not at all. Oh, that is a beautiful, beautiful brood pattern. Now that skinny area right there where there's no comb is because that's where the mite strip was. That is probably the most beautiful brood pattern you can see right now. And there's all stages of larvae in this. Beautiful. Oh. That is definitely what you want to see. Oh, it's hot. So now that I've seen that, I am not going to look for her. I am literally just going to put these guys back. I do need to take the box off because I do need to get the mite strips out from the bottom. So be prepared for heaviness. I really have thought about going to there's the pop 8-ring hives because 10 is a little bit heavy. Each one of these can weigh 10 to 15 pounds per frame. So let's just say 10 pounds per frame right now. This top box is 100 pounds because it is full. We did something for the hurricane and I need to fix that before I even attempt to move it. Oh my goodness. That way I have room. So when we hurricane prepped, we scooted the hives a little together so I could strap them down properly. Really need to get boards on these so this doesn't keep happening to me. Alright, we are going good. Open that up to get some air. We're going to pick this box up. Just kidding. It's not popped all the way. There it goes. Oh, 100 pounds. We got this. Oh, you wonderful ladies. That's right. You are the hive that, these guys can be quite strong when they want to be. This is the hive that managed to unhang my mite strip. So it's sitting on their bottom board, which is not where you want it. I was not expecting to pick up both boxes, but I forgot. for sake of doing this, let's see if I can just prop this up. They managed to get it all the way to their entrance. Good girls. Yes, some bees did just die. Didn't mean that. But there was no choice. Alright. So now that that is good to go, I'm going to pick the other box back up. Open this. Pick it up. Oh, goodness. I'm trying, ladies. Gonna get out of your hair as quickly as I can. Come on. You would think I'd have really strong muscles, but I don't. Alright, little lady, move. Alright, that one is done. So, last hive. Let's see how quick I can do this. If I even have enough smoke, which I really don't. Be right back. Okay. We're good. It's great when you get your smoker. Again, I don't care if I see her. Would it be nice? Great, yes. I just want to see eggs. Because then I know she's been in here in the last 3 days. But both of these hives have been super active. So my goal is just to see eggs and larvae. And then get those strips out. Pop the lid. Now this one should only have one because it's a small box. Take out, oops. It is hot, y'all. Take out one frame. Hope I see eggs and larvae, because if so, then I just have to pick it up. But no, they are sort of being awesome and making winter food on both sides. Let's do one more. Let's see what this one is over here. So what's interesting is the bees that are going to be hatching soon will be your winter bees. Nope, same thing. That is just honey. But this one right over here looked really promising. So the other reason why hive number 4 may be struggling, I don't know if you guys notice, but these two are in sunlight. it could be that since that one takes so long to get sunlight that they're struggling. But please be eggs and larvae. No. Alright, so y'all are gonna make me have to look at the next one. Alright. You guys are being so nice to me today. I appreciate this. I was going to say shout out to my dog. She was doing so well, but apparently I'm taking too long. A little bit more beetles than I wanted to see. Don't fall. That lady just stung me through the suit on my arm. Wonderful. It was a quick little sting though, so I should be fine. Eggs and larvae and brood. We are good. Picked a good frame. So the sting on my arm was my fault. I squished her. I flexed. She was right there. So if it wasn't for me having an arm full of bees, it would have been great today. Oh my goodness. Oh. So, if in 14 days they're doing just fine and hunky-dory dandy, I'll put a super on them. Will I get honey this fall? I don't know. I'm hoping. But for human consumption, maybe not. Since they are new, I am kind of wanting to feed them this winter. There are all my strips. I will pick those up. But here's all my nice hurricane cleanup. The other thing I'm very proud of, and sorry, I put my smoker. I planted sunflower seeds, and I think I'm getting one. And I think it's going to bloom soon. I'm pretty excited. These are my purple clover. I really like them. I'm hoping this whole box will be purple clover, but this is going to be my pride and joy for a while. So those are hives numbers 1, 2, and 4, even though I only have 3. Not bad. I got all the mite strips. I saw eggs and larvae in hive 1 and 2. That is what I wanted to see. And 1 bee sting. And it was my fault. So I can tell you that was a pretty impressive day for me. So hopefully next Sunday, as long as weather is good, same. I'll do it early in the morning. We'll check them out in 14 days from today. So today is Saturday, 2 Saturdays from now, so it will be 2 Sundays from now. if everything looks good, I will be putting supers on there to get honey. Whether I get enough to harvest and give to people or sell to people will be another question on how good they're doing. But that is it for today, and I'll see you guys in a week.